Good afternoon, Bronx Arts Middle. It's Mr. Naruski on Wednesday afternoon. I know you guys are just finishing reading a little bit about the Mexican-American War, but that's going to be kind of our focus for this video as well. This video is going to help you with Thursday's work. That's April 30th. The Mexican-American War. The United States goes to war against Mexico for expansion. We are about to expand even more, adding more land to our country. And you guys just spent the day kind of reading about it, kind of going through some key events in the timeline. Tomorrow's work is all about skill. We're going to build some skills based on some things. So if you can open up your work for Thursday, April 30th, you're going to see your tasks at the top. There are 3 things for you to do today, 3 different types of skills that I'd like you to try to build off of. And the first one asks you to use posters to examine and answer some prompts. There are 2 posters for you to evaluate and analyze. And they're both created during this time period. And what I'd like you to do is pay attention to the things you see and notice. Your observations can be listed in this box based on poster 1. There's a lot of words. Well, what words are most important to you based on the image in the poster? And then this box is for poster 1. If I scroll down a little bit, you're going to see poster 2. Again, what are some things you notice? What are some words that are most important to you? You really want to make sure you spend some time with that and really explain those big time questions or those big time words, the words that are most important to you. And then you should be able to, based on seeing both of those posters, know the purpose of those posters. Explain the reason these posters were created. Why were they created in the first place? And then you could type in your response in this box provided. So that's task 1, looking at posters, examining them, what are your observations, and what is the purpose. Scrolling down to task number 2, it is a political cartoon. This is the political cartoon. The artist is taking an event and kind of making some type of mockery of it, maybe showing his or her opinion about the event, and it happens to do with the Mexican-American War. The title of the cartoon is called Plucked. And you got to look at some of the examples here from the words that the artist has used to the symbols as well. I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint. On the Mexican flag, you will see an eagle, very similar to America's national animal. Mexico also has an eagle, kind of represent their country, so you might see that in this political cartoon. Other than that, I'd like you to analyze the cartoon and complete these 4 prompts. What are the objects and symbols you see in the cartoon? You could list those things in this box. For the text, what does the title and the words mean? There's more words than just the title. There's some words here. What does those words in the text mean? The artist has used an emotion. What is the cartoon's tone or expression? What's the emotion that you notice here? And you could explain yourself in that box. And then the last one is the perspective. And a perspective is a viewpoint. What lens? What's the opinion of the artist? What's the point of view based on this political cartoon? So complete those 4 prompts, the objects, the text, the emotion, and the perspective based on cartoon. If I scroll down, I'm going to get to my last task, and that is a map. We've been analyzing a lot of maps as part of our skill. The map has a title, and that's in bold. The map has a key. Please look at this key. If you need to zoom in a little bit, you can. You're going to see a lot of examples, a lot of dates, and then a lot of colors for what things mean. Pay attention to those colors. There's a darker shade for a reason. There's a little bit of a lighter shade, and there's like a little light shade. Kind of looks like the same color almost, but the shade does change what is going on. So really take your time with that map. And then there are a few questions. There are 4. Please answer them. What's the title and the years covered? List 5 territories or states that Mexico lost during this period. What's the first territory / state that Mexico lost? And again, look carefully at the key and the dates. That's going to kind of be helpful there. And the last one is an inference. How did the United States complete its goal of manifest destiny? You're going to make an inference using the map. And you're going to apply your knowledge of social studies to things that you've been learning about. Guys, that's our work for tomorrow. You could get a jump start on it tonight if you like. If there's anything confusing to you, if there's any questions you want to ask me, please join us on our Google Meet tomorrow at 9:30. We're going to be talking about the Mexican-American War. We're going to look at the results, what happens in the aftermath, and that is for Thursday. Other than that, guys, have a great afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow.